everybody, this is Ellen from Somerville Public Library, and this is the 5th in our series of cooking demonstrations using ingredients that are found in most pantries. Today we're going to make a mocha pudding cake. Really good, very, very simple to make, and these are the ingredients that we're going to use. Granulated sugar, all-purpose flour, salt, cocoa, baking powder, cinnamon, canola oil, milk, vanilla, and some instant coffee powder or crystals, whatever you might have around. So the coffee can be decaf or regular or whatever you want. And the milk, if you decide to substitute the cow's milk with oat milk or soy milk or something of that nature, then you'll have a vegan cake, which is nice. So I have preheated the oven to 350. Going to use a little cooking spray to grease this square 8-inch Pyrex pan. Obviously you can use a different size or shape pan, whatever you have handy. And then I'm going to measure all the dry ingredients into this bowl. So we start with 2/3 cup of sugar, one cup of flour, quarter teaspoon salt, a quarter cup of cocoa. Quarter teaspoon salt. Quarter cup of cocoa. What else? 2 teaspoons of baking powder and a pinch of cinnamon. A little pinch of cinnamon, just a small amount, way less than a quarter teaspoon. And I'm just gonna mix those dry ingredients together. Okay, now we're gonna add the wet ingredients. So that's 1/4 cup of canola oil, a 1/2 cup of milk, and a teaspoon of vanilla. And that all gets added to these dry ingredients and whisked together. Should make a stiff batter. And when it's all mixed together, we'll put it into the prepared pan. Okay, now we've got a small bowl. We're going to mix together the remaining sugar, which is 2/3 of a cup, and the remaining cocoa, 1/4 cup. Mix it together and sprinkle it evenly over the batter. crushing out the little clumps of cocoa. Okay, so that's done, and you try to sprinkle that evenly over the cake batter. It's kind of an unusual method. The next thing we're going to do is mix together that coffee powder with boiling water and pour it over the whole thing. And weird as it seems, we're going to end up with a cake that's like a fudgy brownie on the top and warm pudding on the bottom. Okay, I'm getting 2 heaping teaspoons of this instant coffee, and I'll dissolve that in 1 cup of boiling water. Water's all boiled over here. Just dissolve that. And I'm going to pour this over the cake batter and the mixture of sugar and cocoa. It's important at this point that you do not stir. Just put it into the oven. I guess I will, I'm not stirring, but I'll just poke this dry stuff down. Into the oven, which we've preheated to 350 degrees. And this cake needs to bake for 25 to 30 minutes. And the top will get all crackly. And when the top gets sort of crackly and one of the cakey parts of the cake, you can put in a toothpick and it comes out clean, the cake is ready to come out. So we'll see you in 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, here is the finished cake. It baked for about 27 minutes. I've got a toothpick here. I'm pushing it into one of the cakey parts. Comes out clean, so that means the cake is done. So you just let it cool for a few minutes, and then you can see the top is like a brownie, and underneath it's like a puddingy thing. I think when it cools off a little more, that will thicken up and be a bit more like pudding than sauce. This is cooled for a little bit now, and you can see that it's gotten a bit thicker, more of a puddingy consistency than a sauce. It smells wonderful and it's very good. I hope that you'll make it and enjoy it. I want to thank my son Walt again for helping with the technical aspect of things, the filming, and from me and the Somerville Public Library. Thanks very much. Goodbye.